Okay, chat, so we're going to, I guess, get started with some PSO. So we just came off the Suikoden, but looking to kind of end the night on more of a, I would say, casual experience. So we're going to go ahead and transfer some things over. So if there's anybody in the chat that is interested in joining, they are welcome to. I am just making sure the game is able to launch. Looks like it is. So depending on who wants to hop in, it will change my character a little bit. I think I'll do a run with at least one of the chat-made characters. I'm not sure who, though, should be first. Although, if there's enough interest, I can go ahead and do that. I don't hear the game audio. 1 second. My classic of lowering it to 0%, probably. 1 second. That's, like, decently loud. Also, looks like a cable came loose on my side. Give me 1 second. Probably caused the game audio to stop for a moment. Oh, I love technical issues, chat, when all I want to do is get into the game. Let's see if this fixes it. Okay, I think I gotta close out and reboot. Sorry about that, chat. Yeah, as unfortunately as I said before, I'm gonna have to get some, like, straps or tape or something to stop the wires from catching on each other when I'm putting stuff away. Like, I do have okay cable management, it's just there's so much going upwards from the floor. Why does PSO music have to be 300% of the sound effects? That's a great question. That's why I end up lowering the game audio quite a bit whenever we play. Sounds like the audio from on my side is also working. Actually, leave it a bit quieter today. One like this is probably okay. So, who here is interested in joining in some PSO? Let's hop into this correct screen. Oh, I see chat already saying I'm still in the list, chat. Indeed, I was testing some sound stuff. It wasn't as interesting to view. I'll start with this character. Nothing else I could take off the items on this character. I believe he has all the merges. And I could end up playing Waluigi. Chat's newest creation. Hello, HellCleave. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we'll be playing some PSO. I'm not sure who's available or who wants to join in. But if people want to do ultimate runs or something like that, I'm up for it. Otherwise, I'm just going to casually play solo if I don't hear any takers. Put away some items, because I don't need this character right now. See, I probably need this. I probably need that. Need this. Free for a bit? Okay. Well, I don't want to hold you up in case you're doing, you're waiting on somebody. But if you think you're okay, I could maybe do a TTF while you're available. I'm just double checking some things. I feel like I'm missing a heavenly HP. I hope I did not accidentally have that taken by another character. Because I should have had 4. Yeah, maybe it's still on Fable. I thought I got it back from Fabled. I think I was loaning Calvisham some, and maybe I didn't take one of them back? Okay. That's fun. What we can do is I can bring in probably a Viridian ID. So if chat wants to do some TTF, I could just do my Yule standard for now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Waluigi has one. That would explain it. If Waluigi has one, then I'm okay. I'm just gonna assume he has one. Because I should have had 4 spare. I wanted 2 for Waluigi, but if he's got 1, then I don't care. So sure, we'll do some TTF, because that is a popular run, so to speak. I'd prefer not to play the Force at some point, but I don't mind starting as the Force. At some point, I'd prefer to just be my Rocket Seal, so if there's a Force user, for example, we could do that. You can Force. Oh, that's up to you, Murphy. I don't want you to feel forced to Force. I'd just rather pick DPS if I have the option. But since that is on the table, then I will play Viridian. What was your current main? Yeah, I wasn't sure if you're looking to long-term your Ranger, for example. So then I'll just pick my Rocket Seal, because she's got good damage. She's 1 level up from capped ATP. And otherwise her stats are okay. I should eventually fix her materials. Should be what it is. That poor unused Humar chat. I don't think it'll happen. What the heck was that sound? Oh, is the soundtrack still on or something? Oh, it was. It just fell asleep for a while. My bad, chat. Chris Redfield, BSSA Forever, says, "Hi, I've been trying to do Conjure runs. Any tips?" Welcome, Chris Redfield. Hopefully you're doing well and fending off the zombie invasion. But what I would say, if you are looking to do Conjure runs, are you playing as a Force, or are you playing as another class? So my recommendation, if you're playing as like a Force, if you wanted to go faster, if you bring in Ice Gear, Hugh New World, interesting. Hunters have kind of a hard time hitting the 4 parts of the boss. You could use a Slicer for that. The Force is really solid for it. We do a strategy where if somebody is really consistent with hitting, let's say they have a Spread Needle, or they're a Force and they're able to spam Rabarda on Conjure. I believe that's Conjure's default weakness. Also, Chris, you're welcome to join the TTF before we open this up to the public. The password's just king if you happen to be playing. But from the standpoint of the Hunter, you could get some inconsistent hits on the enemy, which is kind of annoying. What I would say is that if 2 of you are strong enough to take on when it's in the side room, I would actually really recommend leaving a 3rd person back in the main room, like just south of the crystal. In fact, I can even do a run to showcase some of that examples to you. So we'll let chat get another minute to come in. You'll maybe drop to do the trade, then you'll be around. Sure thing. So we'll wait a little bit. In fact, I'm just going to open it up at this point. We'll set pass. Actually, Chris said he was joining, I think. I'm going to wait for Chris. So my recommendation is if you leave somebody just south of the crystal, I think the boss tends to prefer the southwest most of the time. But I don't think it'll be dead center below the crystal. It'll be slightly offset. They still need to dodge if spinners are summoned, as it will actually spawn to the people in that room, which is very silly. Yeah, I just figured it was taking a while. I forgot. So my recommendation, if somebody is there, when you go to kill it... Oh, thank you for subscribing. You didn't have to do that, but it's appreciated. So from there, what you would do is once you're 2 people, usually your Force and maybe a Ranger deal with the Conjure. Then when it goes back to the main room, that gives the other person at least like 30 seconds plus in order to hit that Conjure. So the time it normally takes for them to reach the Conjure, you should be able to pop that other bubble. Now, if you have characters that are able to evenly hit it, like Forces potentially, or Rangers, the cycle just ends there. If you hit them unevenly, hopefully you're only off by a 1. It'll do the laser attack where it hits the crystal in the center of the room. That's how you know you didn't get a perfect run. And if you're only off by 1, it still stays in that room, so you can recover pretty quickly from that. If you missed it by 2, it's going to go to the side room, and it's going to waste a lot of time. So I'm just going to warn you from that standpoint. Try to pop them evenly. Recommendation being something that multi-hits. I would not recommend only hitting it with, like, a weapon that can only hit 2. Because that can sometimes be a problem. Like, let's say you're using, like, a Slicer, a Fanatic. That might not hit all of the targets that you're looking to hit, even if it's got better damage. If you happen to be doing runs, like if you're doing Point of Disaster and you happen to have Chambered in, for example, instead of Conjure, the AoE Lightning... Oh, we got a game going. Yeah, so normal Slicers will hit all 4. Slicer Fanatic only hits 3. But what I'll state is just in general, you have to be a little careful when the boss reels back, as that can cause your hits to miss. So sometimes it's better just to wait, because it ends up saving more time overall to just not swing again, which is a little counterintuitive. But as I said before, if you're coming across like Chambered in, its weaknesses will be lightning on spinners, ice on the round the room cycle, and then its weakness will be lightning again. So your force should be the one and only one that really needs to deal with Chambered in when you get a bad run like that. And they are quite powerful with it. If you give them a 3 seals and or a lightning wand, it speeds it up so fast. Like, we're talking like a minute and a half time save on that boss, just because of how good AoE lightning is on them. So those are my tips. I tend not to play Hunter into it, just because, like, I want to consistently hit those 4 parts, so I'd rather be Ranger or Forest. It's very doable. You have enough ATP to just burst it, in particular if you got some charge. So I would keep those kinds of facts in mind. Generally speaking, the Force will always be the one that goes and assists the other player, because they're able to spam Resta, and therefore they're able to help you damage to that last point. So yeah, so basically one of the hunters should go through. Whoever probably has the higher ATP should go in first, I would imagine, as long as they have a Slicer. Because you have a lot of hits to hit once it goes into the middle of the room again, like once they're done with their cycle. Because it always, I think, has to start with laser, and due to the fact that you should already be behind it, it wastes an entire attack cycle, if not more, on things that just can't possibly hit you. So you got like a solid 12-15 seconds of the boss net being able to do anything. And if they perfect cycled it, that's pretty good for a hunter, because it should only ever have 1 core when it comes out in the center of the room. So that's perfect for your mech guns, etc., etc. And that also will speed it up. In fact, you could even just kill it in 1 charge mech gun blast at that point, because it only has at most, what is it, 2,500 health, if it's in that kind of cycle. So being able to do that much as a hunter is not hard. It doesn't even matter what hunter you are. So each character has their role, but just keep that in mind. People that are more able to evenly hit should do the first phase, and then people with the godlike single target should be waiting for it in the center of the room. Speaking of waiting for it, wow, that dragon died quick. Nice, nice. Yo, no problem, Chris. If you have any questions at all on stuff, please definitely feel free to ask during the stream. I'm just used to playing with people that are, like, probably more veterans, so sometimes I forgot to say it. Sorry for the lag spike. Reload quest list. Hopefully that doesn't impact our TTF runs. We'll see, I guess. But I'm thinking, chat, on Friday, I think I have enough information. Calvesian veteran here. Calvesian's pretty new to the game in general, but from the standpoint of going through some character analysis, I think I'm ready Friday. Oh, the long quest load. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, oh, you have a group of 4. So you have a hunter, a force. Who's the final character? Oh, Ranger? Perfect. Do they have a spread needle? Ron Marl's pretty solid. I got excited and then I saw it was final impact and I felt sad. You'll know if it's Spread Needle. I'll just equip it briefly. It's this thing. Oh, you've been trying to get one for them? Well, I would recommend, if you got some photon drops, it is worth even just getting a low end one of those. Honestly, people will sell them for like, I think 2 or less. Chat can correct me. I mean, it could have like absolute like Garbo stats and probably be fine. Oh, all 4 of us went there. I guess I'll go back. Yeah, it's just so useful, just for crowd control. Like, I can probably showcase why it's busted. In fact, let's do it here. So, like, see this enemy? What if it just never, ever got to attack me? Like, that right there is when you do get a Spread Needle. It just... Normal enemies can just no longer reach you. Just shrug. Just become a god. I could have taken a telepipe, but I think I forgot them. Oh no, I brought some this time. Oh well. Bad player. I should have telepiped. I thought I had 0. I'm up to 4 apparently. Saw one of the videos after I saw how great it was. I said about trying to get one for them. It's super good. If they don't have a frozen shooter, that one's also a classic staple. In fact, we're gonna go through, I think, some recommended weapons when we go through our Friday video. So everybody got invincibility except for Chris, but Chris has got Spread Needles, so it doesn't really matter. It'll just be like an inconvenience to him. And oh look, they attacked the invincible party member. 10 out of 10. So yeah, I think we'll go over some recommended rares. I mean, you know, I'll just vaguely say S ranks, but I want to put more realistic expectations. Most people will not just go for the S rank in the beginning, but I will denote that there are certain characters that are super good. Oh, you gotta go HellCleave? Okay, we should still be able to carry. This is fun. Chris's character alone is pretty good. In fact, I'm gonna use the Confuse Trap here to get them off me. So we'll do a couple TTF runs, get some XP for everybody, maybe a red ring on stream. Oops. That was a bad time for my controller grip to slip. I think what I'll do, since I created the game, I think I'll do the stun lock on Bolt Up, so you don't have to worry about it, Chris. It should start behind me, so I should be able to get the most monitors. That's what I've been learning lately in TTF. Whoever makes the game should really be the one that stun locks if it's a question. If like 2 or more characters can do it, it just makes way more sense to wait a bit longer. I'm gonna put down another freeze trap. I'll take a little bit of damage here. This is fine. Giffoe should help clear things up. Let them get a little closer. Maybe that's a little too close, but it's fine. Put the freeze trap down. Oh, that detonated my freeze trap early. That was unfortunate. Downside of playing with multiple casts, sometimes you shoot each other's traps by accident. Oh no, Chris is left? Oh no. Well, that's kind of a problem. I mean, like, I could beat this. Challenge mode, I guess? I got 4 escape dolls. I could probably do this. I have enough health to tank falls. That's all that matters. Spread needle, please. That's fine. Yeah, good luck, guys. Yeah, definitely. We'll restart. I mean, we're so far into the mission, we might as well complete it, honestly. Giffoe is a great use there. Yeah, servers have been very weird lately. I got booted, I think, off stream the other day. So, well, I'm definitely handling the stunlock now. You just got done. Well, HellCleave, we're down to 2 people. People are rapidly dying. The challenge mode. I mean, fortunately, as I said before, I'm like 3 ATP from cap, so this character can carry. It's fine. In fact, I could do the screen loop. So I'm completely fine. In fact, she does enough that it shouldn't ever attack, which is nice. One more monitor. Oh, it didn't go to 3 monitors? Why is that? Well, now we're gonna get hit, unfortunately. That was weird, it skipped the 3rd monitor. Huh. Weird. I mean, it should die on this monitor. Yeah, weird. Weird. Bought 2 more V101s, trying to set the ults. It's a lot of photon drops to get 2 V101s. Oh, boss is going for the heal? That's convenient. Boss really target me. That was rude. Goodbye, boss. Yeah, as I said before, 3 ATP from Cap. Very close. Regular monomate? Sure, I'll use you. Nothing exciting drop-wise, so I'll just move forward. So I think what I'll do is I will switch to Last Swan. I'm not going to go for the freeze trap here. It's been a while since I did a 2-player TTF on stream. Normally I do like 3+. That's fine. I don't even need to hit my freeze trap if I just shoot the enemy, so I feel like that's my backup strat. If I need to, I can shoot it. I'll let the force go to the upper path. I'll put a freeze trap down for safety. I usually don't like targeting the sorcerer here, but it's fine. I mean, like, I'm good enough at it. It should be okay. Oh, the enemy actually figured out where I was. Congratulations. It ate my upwards input. That was interesting. I mean, it's not a lethal mistake. It's more annoying. Just get some health recovery here. Almost at Mag Blast, which is kind of sick. Speaking of Mag Blast... Actually, that would have been really bad if I got invincibility there. That would have been a big waste. Got 4, should be fine. Nice, I got invincibility. I think I'm gonna switch to Heaven Striker for easier time with the other things. Gavoe should handle most of this, fortunately, so it shouldn't be too bad. I really wish you could set up Gavoe leading into this. I wish it did not delete the Gavoe. I would have been so happy. Okay.
Is that a monolith?
It is a monolith. Saray will forever be mystified by them. Yeah, I was saying to Mizuki the other day on stream, I really like Gavoe for it. It's just, it could be a little risky if they're all clumped around you, so I just look for the big openings. Like how I just walked into a big opening here. I try not to let them surround me, so I'll do 1 cast and I'll take like 4 to 5 steps, if not 6, and then I'll cast again. That usually stops me from taking any kind of major damage, honestly. Oops, not close enough. My damage is pretty good. Tales of Tutorial will never die as long as I can make Saray point out monoliths. It's true. You're always gonna get an opportunity to bring up that game. Oh, actually getting damage? Oh, the bait. Okay, just don't get mollywomped by ice and it should be fine here. That did like no damage. I'm okay with that. I'm less okay with that follow-up spinner damage. Really? I didn't move out of the way of that? That sucks. Oh, I'm getting mollywopped by ice. Game, please. Stop that. So close. Oh, that's just rude. Oh, that is just maximum rudeness. Goodbye, boss. I know. Like, sometimes they go in, like, a really solid triangle, and then just sometimes it just angles differently for no reason. And that time it went, like, really hard to the side, so it hit me where I normally dodge it. It's fine. Walk forward slightly and then shoot for accuracy reasons. Okay, I'll revive our force if they don't have escaped on a little bit. Focus here will be damage if I could deal it. Invincible at the last second. Okay, did a decent amount of damage. I'll stand in front. I should be able to survive. I have 1600. If I need to, I will mag blast through its nonsense. We're gonna line up with the boss. I have so much grants and health that it really just can't do that much to me. Cool. Rest in peace, our force. I mean, well, I'll try to be gentle. I guess I'll Heaven Striker. So our force has a ghost of a chance of surviving this. That was gentle. It's pretty close to death, actually. There we go. I mean, our force only is 745. If I double crit, the force dies, but I feel like that went fine. So thank you, Heaven Striker. You are useful in the first phase, as well as that clear. So proof, you could carry with Rocket Seal. The damage was fine. Let's see what we got, Chad. Did we get Red Ring with only 2 people? Got a sub 15 minutes when we had people drop out. That's pretty good. No Red Ring, though. Rest in peace. Made a lobby called TTF for fun. 2 spots should be open if you're down for another. Maybe. Try me, GG loot here. I would say it depends on if Chris... I know HellCleave would probably join, so I think we got at least a 3-man. Let me fix my material, or my mates quick. I do thank you for the offer, though. We got a pretty solid group going. Feels weird to have not used the fluid. That is the privilege. You just get carried. You don't. The only thing your TP's used for is resting in that Grabowie room. You can set out if you and HellCleave want to go with Chris. Well, there's only 2 slots, so that I would be giving up Murphy potentially, which I don't want to do. Gotta level Murphy. We got an A rank? He's impressed by that? Okay. We started with 4, it's true. Let's save time 1 to 2 more. It doesn't bother me too much. Oh, let's get some HellCleave in there. I think we're fine. We'll have to split the group. We'll make our standard game. After that, we'll see where we'll go. Let's make some more TTF. Speaking of which, what is today's forecast? The game is up. Droids and females? How convenient. I am both of those things. The Force says I'm neither of those things. That's true. Ragul is one of those things. So come in and join Chris. Although now, oh, I did that again. There's too many Chris's. I think I'll say Redfield whenever I want to talk to Chris Redfield. I'll say Chris because Chris from the chat, aka AntaresConvoy. There's so many Chris's. We go through this every now and then. I was joking that if I say the name Chris, like 8 people will look at me. Chris isn't my real name. I made this name to troll. Real name is Amadeus. Nice. Could be both also, but rather not force you to level my ults. I mean, I'm okay with leveling your ults, HellCleave. I have no qualms about it at all. The whole point of these sessions are to help people level their characters, maybe get some red ring, just, you know, casual chat. I'll try to remember your real name. I am super bad with names, so I do apologize if I forget. I work on it a little every day, but I fail inevitably. It just happens. That's a much cooler than name Chris. Maybe by Humar first? Oh no. At some point, my Humar probably should be played. It is like the ongoing joke of the stream that I have this character, it just goes unused forever because I play other characters. It's cool to find your videos. Someone who's knowledgeable about the game really been helping a lot. Well, I'm glad it's been helping. I do want to focus more on some tutorial videos, or at least like selecting your character stuff. We'll probably do one a week, maybe two, or maybe I'll split the one of, you know what, I'll split the one with quests into different categories. Because I think that'll help the new players if I don't wait on that. The intent being I would go over like what quests do I normally pick and why, and then there might be a follow-up one where I'm trying to do like really specific runs. Like there are quests that are like super good if you're going for, let's say like Shurin and Gurren and you want to have a specific amount of grass assassins. Like there's quests that I'll do for that kind of stuff. You know, I'll talk about the casual play, which ones I'll do. Yeah, there's a lot of information on stuff like the wiki. It's just that sometimes it will be on pages you don't think they would be on. Like, I think they have really great information on monster count for the most part, but it doesn't tell you why you might want to pick certain quests over others. That's something you would have to know from player experience. That could be very tricky. Like, for example, like today's raid doesn't have like the highest count for certain enemies, like the lilies, but people will still run them due to the quest layout, and that's stuff like you wouldn't know if you were just looking at like one page, for example. And you're like, oh, high enemy count equals good quest for the enemy, which is sometimes true, sometimes not. Like, I think a great example, too, that some people don't realize if they're starting the game, like, TTF is really great for the Hildebeer rares, while still going for other rares. Just because of, like, how easy it is to get the Hildebeer, and the consolation prize is possibly Red Ring. So you're like, okay. Exactly. 30 seconds, so you just reset if you really want to, or you just do TTF. Yeah, I'm gonna be a big pusher of, you know what, I'll go back in here. Of Terrell's Ego. That's probably one of my favorite quests. Oops. You know what, I feel like killing some nano dragons. Is it efficient? Probably not. Is it funny? Yes. Who knows? Maybe that could have been a photon drop for somebody. Oh, somebody leveled. I'm assuming it's our fourth. Gilbog, nice. And then Chris can cover, and HellCleave can cover the slimes. I'll deal with this enemy. Maybe we'll get more photons. Yeah, so like, for example, like, I recommended to Cal Bisham because he's a hunter. I really like Terrell's for hunters because there's more than 5 enemies in most spawns, which favors things like your partisans or your red swords. And I feel like the enemies are dense enough that even if you're not the best at bosses, there's just enough raw, killable XP that you're generally fine. So I prefer that when I'm leveling hunters, for example. Unless I'm in like a really good group for TTF, then I'll TTF. But if I'm like solo hunter, I don't really want to TTF with solo hunter most of the time. You know, I'd rather just kill the Boomas and do the rare checks for Hildebeer there. So there's stuff like that I don't think players would know necessarily. My leveling advice for episode 4, or for forces, will be episode 4. Every other choice is wrong, I'm sorry. At almost any quest in episode 4 is better XP. Episode 4 is so good for forces. HP material, sure, we'll pick up one of those. Drop from the boss, interesting. So yeah, we'll probably do like I'll do like a really short guide, and then there'll be like an in-depth one later. Just because I want to get it started and I want to talk about it, because there's like Chaos, Vania, and Calvisham who are very, very new. But we have people of varying experience that have multiple characters, but maybe they also don't play a lot of quests. Like, if they're just leveling, like, I don't even know how many would have done like a massive attack in episode 4. For example, they probably did a lot of TTFs. Maybe they got into a Respective Tomorrow in episode 2. Maybe. Other than that, not a lot of other quests to run. Now, you will get a little more variety if you've been around for a while, just trying out the HBR. But some people don't even realize what the HBR is because they don't read. I'm just gonna call them out. It's true. I've had that happen before. Even I don't know what the HBR is most of the time. I don't read. Get wrecked patch notes. Some people just never want to hit that /HBR, which is completely fair, as I do feel like some of those quests are kind of not that great. There's usually like 2 good quests and okay quests, and then there's the quest that completely ruins the HBR. I feel like that has happened every time I've played, where I'm like, wow, I really like this quest. And I'm like, the other ones are decent, I'll do it. And then it's like, your final quest is Tower. And then I'm like, oh, I see. You're one of those HBRs, are you? Okay. Wow, that enemy got deleted, chat. So anyway, I'm gonna Frozen Shooter, because I'm assuming the chat has all the DPS in the world to kill it. Good assumption. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll put a Confuse Trap down. That'll buy me some time. The other enemy died instantly. Rest in peace, that enemy. So I'll just go for the stun lock again. I should have it pretty clean. Hopefully this time I do this. You cast without TPS, impossible. It is very impossible. So sadly, this character is probably gonna level soon. If I just do one or more of these, I think I will level. Let's hopefully get the 3 cycle here and not get cheesed. There we go. So it clearly should go to the next monitor, but we'll see what it does. Oh, this time it did. Okay, the boss is behaving. Thank you, boss. I don't know why it didn't do that last time. I didn't do anything different. More DPS, more DPS. Exactly, Kirk. It's healing itself. I got bad news for you, boss. That was your only attack, was healing yourself. Rest in peace, Fall. D-Band level 20. That could be useful for Realm Marls. So I'm not sure, Amadeus, if your force is looking for anything, or your Realm Marl, for example, is capped on techniques. Where is it? I don't want anti-level. Where is it? Is it like over here? Oh, there it is. You almost feel bad and then you remember it's Vault up. That's fair. Kind of Zalor 20. Nice, nice. HellCleave moving on. I'm gonna put another free strap down for the group. Ah, I did it. I DPS'd. I am the victor now. So we'll clear out some of the enemies so people can actually get in the room. So we're just waiting on the force. I'll kill one more. Maybe it'll be a photon drop. Nope. It's worth it. Oh. Wait, did nobody go to... Did nobody go to the upper platform? Oh, I thought the force was going there. Well, I'm gonna go get it then, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I'm normally the one that does it, so I guess that might be my fault. Usually if I'm the force, I come up here. I also do it as Viridian on occasion. I'll grab it for now. It's not a big deal. Although killing those enemies made life a bit more complicated. I'm not gonna go that way. That's too hard to get through. I'm gonna go this way. That poor Indie Belra is trying so hard to kill HellCleave, and it just gets offed. It had one purpose in life, and it was not able to achieve it. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back to Heaven Striker. I almost called it Hell Striker. To be fair, it's kind of a nice name. No worries, it's not your fault. I'll just make sure to, if nobody goes there, I'll go back. Does everybody have invincibility about the force? Oof. I'm so sorry, Kafoe spammer. Like, it's actually legitimately so good to get it here. Kind of brutal. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll line up shots with at least 4 of them, and maybe I'll hit some. Like that. Operation Protect the Force. Sniper range, actually useful. Oh, I got tagged. Unfortunate. I guess I'll stand still and regen some health. In the minefield, I'll just safely, passively regen HP. It's fine, chat. Oops. I was gonna say one more shot, but wasn't needed. So again, I just think last one is just so good here. This boss should be dead basically instantly. Wow, oh wow, when you have 2 robot buddies with guns, mech guns, or anything else, damage is a little higher than expected. Oh, I almost hit the boss, it was close. Oh, I'm gonna hit the boss big time here though. Hello, Tiggy. Hope you're doing well. Goodbye, Bolt. Poor. Jumping in the air and dying instantly. I mean, fortunately, Tiggy, when you play during the Easter event, hopefully the rare drop rate will be significantly higher than a standard rotation, but we'll see. I'm just gonna shoot from start, just because I feel like that does the most damage. Oh, I tried to dodge. Unsuccessful. Well, the boss pitied me apparently. Wow, that was a lot of damage from chat. Ooh. Well, that's it? It just hit me and left? That was so disrespectful. Wait, did that give me Mag Blast? It did not. Unfortunate. No soul link allowed. Wave your finger, chat. No. No. Just say no, chat. Alright, did any of us get red ring? Let's find out, chat. The moment of truth. I'll be within a level up, so next time I do it, I will definitely level. Oh, one of us did? Hey! Wow, good job, HellCleave. Yep, see, you made it. You're on the ticker. Hey! Now I have to get to 180. There we go, chat. See that? Oh wait, chat, and look at the time. HellCleave got the red ring. 1337. HellCleave 2 elite. It's official. HellCleave acquiring his red ring. Nice. Please give luck. HellCleave's just styling on everybody. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a VIA 101. It'll go perfect with this new red ring, and he just shows it off. Flashes it. Oh boy. This character's building their way up to a red ring. I'd actually like the accuracy boost on this character. Oh, this character's not max accuracy. Oops. Yeah, I definitely need to get that fixed. I thought they already were, but I just looked. I must have taken something off of them recently. Oh, because I put Heavenly Luck on because I wanted to crit. I mean, to be fair, crits do sometimes make a difference. I could probably get away without using Heavenly Resist on falls now that I have this much health. I mostly do it so Grants doesn't knock me down. And also I don't die to ice instantly. Which it does help, I will state. That does stop me from dying most of the time. Only A rank? Only A rank. Listen, we got a red ring. What do you want from us? Are you never satisfied, Principal? Like, he's like, excuse me, all 4 of you did not get red ring. Therefore, you will not get the escape doll. Obviously, we have to come back with more people than we started, exactly. You know, he's just mad that we killed red ring, Rico. That's what it is. He'll never be satisfied, Chad. He's like, no. One day. Let Chris get in. HellCleave feels bad. HellCleave was like, joins, immediately get red ring. I'd go for the back-to-back. Well, I mean, I'll open it up for anybody that wants to join. If Tiggy wants to join in. I almost typed in Tiggy. Because I was thinking Tiggy, but I tried to type Ziggy. The wires crossed in my brain there for a second there, chat. Gets red ring, leaves, doesn't elaborate. Something like that. So definitely, if you're looking for some XP, I mean, I don't mind giving a little friendly bump to everybody on stream. So already, it's gonna be really hard to top just casual red ring. But you know, we'll see. Maybe we'll get 2 red rings. Tiggy says they'll join in. Okay, so we'll get Chris, we'll get Murphy. You can put it in ranked red ring. I mean, you got it at 1337. Like, there's not really too many better times you could have. No worries, HellCleave. You can sleep peacefully knowing you got one of the best items in the game. It's all good. I forget, what is this character's max accuracy? Is it like 220? I don't think it's like super high, but I'm getting there. First one to drop. Oh, was that your first red ring, HellCleave? Did we have a PSO first for Ephinea? Or are you just saying first one of the night? Oh, had to buy it. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, we don't count those. It's 231. Thank you. It's a bit higher than I thought. I thought it was 225 for some reason. So yeah, I think from taking my Heavenly Arms off. I mean, so far I'm not really missing shots per se. Another 5% would help me with 1 shot on balls. Otherwise, I'm still hitting my accuracy shots. So we'll wait for Chris and Tiggy. Put my controller down. So, allegedly, the forecast bonus is extra rare luck rate for Rocket Seals at the moment. But clearly, HellCleave, more lucky than Rocket Seals. Proven. Oh, I mean you, Chris. I'll say Amadeus. I'll figure out how to separate the Chris's. We got, Wedding Chris, Yantos, Amadeus, Chris Grimm. I'm forgetting a Chris again. Keep my 1%. It didn't help me, HellCleave. I mean, I guess it was lucky in the sense that it helped with the game. Amadeus Chris. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one, Tiggy. So yeah, this one should level me, and then I'll be at capped ATP. My defense is ridiculous. Doing a massive attack 4 with a friend right now. Congrats on the red ring. Oops, I don't know why I went to the counter. My bad. Yeah, Massive Attack 4 is pretty solid, pretty good for XP. I'm not sure if you've been using those tickets, by the way, Amadeus, but they are so good. So hopefully if you've been clearing that quest you've been doing to the deepest blue. Kirk can almost become Chris if you mess with the letters a bit. Everybody's secretly Chris, it's fine. That's my real life name, chat. It's definitely Chris. So we'll give Tiggy a couple minutes. I'll pick my items while we're waiting for Tiggy. See, I got my stars. Should be good there. Oh, never mind. We'll do that later. Hey, 116. You're getting up there in levels. Chris is derivative of Christ. I mean, all biblical names are Chris. There you go. Chat, throw on the hard facts. Everything becomes Crab, everyone becomes Chris. Yeah, it's true. Crab is the ultimate life form. See, we got quite the army going on. So either Chris and I can block the fall shots. So if it targets one of us, it's just wasting its time. That was an annihilation. Nicely done. Oh, chat's beating chat to their own jokes. Chat is just too fast for itself. I should pop these boxes. Think I didn't do that last time. It could have a photon drop. And or an item I actually want. Speaking of photon drops, congratulations. +1. Oh, Spread Needle, you're so beautifully overpowered. Just got a wall of Spread Needles in the force. Just all the AoE damage we'd ever need. Oh. You actually got the Resta off during the cutscene? That's interesting. I can't say I've seen that before. Let's build some casual meter here. You lost seconds looking up the term. Ooh. Uh-oh, Resta mag. That's unfortunate. That would explain the no invincibility. That now makes sense. I'm gonna believe in the power of the Nidra. Yeah, I would say for the most part, if I'm playing, like, not boss runs, I don't super care about invincibility. It's nice if it happens. If I'm the faux new role, I would say of all the forces, an invincibility mag is a must. He froze you like 3 times just then. He's putting in the work, chat. But yeah, in particular for Worm Boss and Falls, I feel like you save a lot of time. Dragon, it's kind of irrelevant. Ball Up, it's completely irrelevant. So let's switch over to last one. Nice level ups. Everybody's 116 now. I unfroze you each time. There we go. Oh, we're gonna squeeze on by. I'll put up a freeze trap for the group. Oh, I thought somebody was going to the next room. I was gonna say, let me at least spawn the next room. I want to kill the Nano Dragon just because it's now my goal. Chat can deal with everything else. When I'm done with the Nano Dragons, I'll kill the other enemy. Stupid Nano Dragons. See that? By the time I'm here, I might be able to get some pot shots on the enemies. Be slightly useful. Okay. Chat can clear the slimes. Maybe we'll get something interesting. The pity telepipe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, HellCleave. I couldn't remember offhand if it was Viridian that got it. I was literally about to state that, because I do like the, oh, I took the telepipe. I'm now here. Hello, other telepipe. I do like the red sword. Quite a bit. Let me make sure I have spread needle equipped. There we go. So, unfortunately, Tiggy did not win the mag roulette. No invincibility. Yeah, Viridian just gets such great drops. Although I have to say, I'm warming up a little bit to White's overall solid drops. I think when you have the basics, they do have a lot of the rare drops, like the really big uber rares. So I will say my opinion of it is slightly raised. But I'm still at the point of the game where I really just need V801s, V101s, Red Ring. And I'd rather just do V101 checks while doing Red Ring. You got an LNK 38 combat. That rare is real. It didn't get patched out of the game. Hopefully it came with hit percentage. That gun is wonderful. Calvisham was a big fan of that weapon. That also was a huge difference maker as the hunter, getting that gun. It made falls so much easier. I think Calvisham would agree. When it was just going full screen and doing its nonsense. Goodbye, random enemy. Evade material, ooh. Viridia is good for everything. Viridia has almost literally everything you'd ever want. It's kind of ridiculous. Are they just missing Spread Needle? Is that all they're missing to be the perfect ID? They get V101. They get Excalibur. They get limiters, so they got a good 4-straw. They're just so ridiculous. They don't get the elemental stabs, I don't think, on even the lower difficulties, but it could be mistaken. They definitely don't have an ultimate, like they don't have fire, ice, and thunder. If they do, I'm gonna laugh. I know Pink ID does. No V101, unfortunately. Spread needle time. See, right now I'm really not missing that many shots. The only time it kind of makes a difference is falls. Like, I could just start with heart attacks on all these enemies. Not a big deal. I guess in theory I could miss this enemy. No, I can't really. 114%, even with distance. It's too good. They don't have Heaven Striker, Spread Needle, CR. What's CR? Oh, Cannon Rouge. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Cannon Rouge, pretty sick. I'll have to get one of those at some point. I don't have a Ranger that has one. I almost didn't stunlock that, but it shouldn't matter. If it goes to the third monitor, we're fine. Yeah, this is fun. Or not, apparently. Never mind. I must have missed it by one shot. That's unfortunate. Oh, it died. Yeah, one shot. Just... I was pretty close, chat. I was pretty close. Just literally one hit. Whatever. You still have to grind for one. I've had absolutely unbelievably terrible Cannon Rouge luck. I think chat has seen my luck with Pazuzu in particular. It's worse for Cannon Rouge. I'll shoot a box, that way Razan can get a easy clear. Nothing of interest here, unfortunately. I know, chat has seen my Pazuzu luck. It is atrocious, atrocious. Even when they spawn, I don't get the rare. It's the worst. Lame, Heaven Striker, and Cannon Rouge have none of those with it. I have a 30% Excalibur. I don't think I have a hit percentage, Heaven Striker. I think I gave a hit percentage Cannon Rouge to Chris. I think it had hit percent. Question mark? Maybe. Enemy was kind of in my way. A little unfortunate. I ended up just getting him one. It is still never dropped for me. Game, please. Still fine. Just unfortunate when it targets the crystal. I got excited. I thought I got a photon drop. Hello, random enemy. One from you. Sadly, didn't have hit percentage. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind then. I couldn't remember. I'll wait for the team. Good enough. I'll heal the force. I did it, chat. I was the team healer for one moment. Oh, I'm sure it gets crazy. Mag invincibility, yes. I'm so sorry, Tiggy. 99% of the Zuzus you found were in BTH. When they did the anniversary event, I think I found... Maybe Chris could correct me on the total. Was it 32 Pazuzus? I think it was 32 Pazuzus. Like, I was grinding that one event over and over and over again in the anniversary event, and it's like a 15-minute run. And I did it all month. Chat, do you want to know how many rares Pazuzu dropped of those 32? When I was trying to get an LNK at the time. Yeah, Chris says something like that. I'm pretty sure it was like 32. The answer is 0, chat. I failed the LNK 32 times in a row. I never got the rare. In fact, I still didn't get that weapon ever from Pazuzu as Viridian, by the way. It still has yet to happen, to my knowledge. I got it from the worm boss before I got it from Pazuzu. It's very sad, chat. It's just one of those moments where I'm like, I think I'm destined to just not get uber rares. I'm not gonna try. I still can't win the massive attack lottery on stream. It's not going well, chat. Oh yeah, speaking of which, chat, we gotta end the stream trying to get that first place prize for the first time. Remember, chat, I still have not gotten even samurai armor. That's a 50-50, don't gamble. I failed that many 50-50s. Do the odds. All 32 were not the correct result. And it's not like I was playing like mostly multiplayer either. Like, I was always the host of the game, so it's not like it fell out of bounds or something weird to count against it. I just got wrecked. But speaking of getting wrecked, that enemy hitting me from behind was kind of annoying. Stop that. Yeah, like here, this is where a little bit of evasion would help on the first phase. I guess I should trimate at some point. Kind of unfortunate. Tiggy's dead. I'm gonna have to revive Tiggy. But first I'm gonna get some pot shots in. Yeah, here's where maybe the accuracy makes a difference. Tiggy's on my left. I'm gonna go over to Tiggy. I will pause to shoot if the boss is like right here. There's no reason not to do this. Yeah, that's fine. Got some time. Oops, somebody beat me to Tiggy. Well, I will block for Tiggy. Oop. Or not, apparently. My bad. I got soul linked? That's unfortunate. Rest in peace me, I guess. I embrace death, chat. I'm no fear firing at the boss. Let's go. Oh, we're going for it? Boss is giving me a chance to kill myself. Oh, you coward. Coward. I was ready to step into the cold embrace of death, chat, for the team. I would have done it. Let the record show. Hey, we survived, more or less. Not bad. Nice. Second red ring. I mean, I'm gonna get a level up. I'll be happy with that. If I also get an accuracy point, that would help with sacrifice special. Yeah, I think if I get like 5 to 8 accuracy, then I'll start using sacrifice a bit more on falls. Right now, I just want to eliminate that distance penalty. Chat was versatile. You can just kill me. I got 4 scape dolls. Listen, chat, it's fine. I got the level up. Nice. No accuracy, brutal. But hey, max ATP. That's always nice. 630 defense base, not capped. Nice. That is a Rocket Seal privilege right there. Yeah, no back-to-back, unfortunately. Did any of these roll with decent hit? Club with 30 hit. Nah, not really. Just kind of disappointing drops for me overall. Just a lot of unidentifieds I don't want to waste my time with. I was saying like your life depended on it. It's fine. Rebard at 29. Sure, I'll pick that up for the group. Oh yeah, I was definitely not even gonna bother menuing healing. I'm just like, I'm going in. That's the belief, chat. Yeah, got max ATP. I mean, I don't think it puts me over any new thresholds, but... Hello, Supersonica. Hope you're doing well. I mean, there's a reason I bring in 4 scape dolls. I fully expect for chat to just let me die, but chat was nice and saved me, I guess. But feel free. Like, if you want to speed up the runs, you don't want to wait, I'm not even going to be mad. I'd be like, I would do that. Listen, I carry 9 star atomizers and at least 10 moons. Like, I can fix it, bro. 0 hit? Oh, I'm so sorry. That is unfortunate. So yeah, given some experience to the 116s, I even leveled finally with this character. Max ATP. Gotta fix the character eventually. What is her horrendous mat total? Is she just like 80 defense materials or something? Is that why my defense is so high? I remember at one point I said I just want this character to be able to solo, so I'm just gonna eat whatever I had. 81 power, 69 defense, nice. That makes sense. MO1. Oh, mop up operation 1. Oh, no. I wasn't going for min-max with the character. She took 0 luck. I just said, like, I need to be able to not get knocked down by Sinnoh in single player. So that's why I put that much defense on. To get a handgun. I'm not following. What does that give? Like a 50 hit handgun? I have like I have 50 hit weapons if that's where that's going. I got a 65 hit Hell handgun, for example, which has more than ray gun by like 2. Unless you're talking about episode 4, like Heaven Punisher or something, yeah. We'll do a couple more. The Tallow Gigaboomer drops it. I'm trying to follow what you're requesting. 1 second. Let me look at the charts and understand. On Viridian. I mean, I could get the Agido on this character, unless you mean Handgun Melia on White ID. Anyway. Why? Why would I want the Handgun Melia, though, if Heaven Striker exists? That's the question I always ask. I just feel like, doesn't it just completely outclass it? Like, if I just want the Heaven Punisher bonus, wouldn't I just take the Heaven Punisher mag? You want, though? I don't know. I don't want to do the uber rare runs unless I'm really bored and I really don't need anything other than like those. which I'm not at that point. I'm getting close. I would need like 4 more V101s and at least 2 more V801s. In addition to other drops. I've done blue Hildator hunts just to do it for Terrell's Ego and Easter, for example. And unfortunately nothing came of it, despite fighting several Hildators actually. So it wasn't even like I got bad luck on that side. Get by these enemies. You have to fight a lot of Sinnoh beats with Mighty, but I don't know what spawns them a lot. I usually just do them as part of TTF, to be honest. I'm sure there's a retrieval quest that's good for them. But I would have to consult the wiki a bit more. My preferred Sinnoh beat of choice run is TTF, because I'll just get V101 chances while still getting red rank. With emphasis of I just want red rank. LSB, I'm assuming that's Lost Soulblade. Yeah, I think the Mines quest was good for the general drops. I used that a couple times to get, I think I did get an Excalibur one time through that. While just trying out the quest. I remember liking the quest for the most part, except for the room with the switches that laser gate you in. Then I hated that part of the quest. I'm trying to recall if that's one of the quests where it just dumps like 15 Sinnohs on you, for example. I'm still gonna be an advocate for Terrell's Ego. That quest is like, if you want a detour for rares, it gives you so many opportunities. Or you can just do bosses. What a quest. One day I'll bother trying to go for the all kills in Terrell's Ego. I've not done it. I think there's like 1,000 something total enemies, like 1,038 or something ridiculous. Like, it is just absolutely absurd how many you have to kill in 30 minutes. For sure, it's a 4-player challenge thing. Like, that quest is easy to clear solo once you're, you know, like 180 plus. It's, like, pretty consistent. But, before then, oof. Some of those spawns, kind of brutal. I'll spawn the next room. Then I'm gonna go back for those dragons. Bye, Lily. Leave our force alone. Goodbye, goodbye. Tri-fluid, not useful for me. I'll do some cleanup in this room. Chat killing slimes, I presume. Chat giving me the pity teleport. Thank you for the pity teleport. Nice, nice. Is everybody capable of getting invincibility? Got it. Nice. This poor boss just gets nuked. Just Gazan level 19. Disappointing. Oh, Photon Drop, nice. My bad. I thought I hit confirm, and then the controller said, you know what? No inputs for you. And I was like, fair enough, controller. You win in this scenario. Kill. Oh. The roadblock. You know what? I'll confuse trap them. They deserve that. Enjoy that, Cannabins. Maybe you'll grant us random photon drops in another room. Back up slightly and shoot. That was too early. Well, at least we get to see him pose in midair. That's always nice. Goodbye, Sinnoh. Switch back to Spread Needle. Let's not accidentally detonate the trap too early. Ooh, still in the far corners. Speaking of which, I'll take that melee hit. Wait a little bit, then I'll play the trap. Nice, double hit. Nice, nice, nice. Still got 12 free straps for the brands. Wait a little bit for chat. Set up, walk backwards, pause trick, shoot trap. There we go. Goodbye, Barans. I think I got my strategy down for multiplayer. Like, just getting that one freeze is just so useful for the group. I could possibly pop a freeze trap behind me when I'm setting up for Frozen Shooter. That might be the most optimal thing to do. That way I can guarantee those other enemies will never hit us. Now that I think about it. Thank you for the heal. There we go. It didn't move from the monitor that time. Now I have 3 more ATP, chat. I don't think it'll make a difference with the stun lock, but who knows? Maybe I'm 1 cycle faster. Goodbye, boss. Easy win. Wait, what? Wait, did you... Wait a minute, chat. Wait a minute. Chris, were you actually stuck in there? On my screen, your character just casually walked out of it. What was that? On my screen, your character legitimately walked away after being captured and kept shooting. It's very interesting. Okay. I want chat to rewind the tapes. That definitely happened. I was like, how is somebody coming towards me? I'm confused. Apparently, as I'm pretty sure it wasn't Robo Lolita, and it was the Spread Needle user, so I'm like, what is going on? Interesting. So I guess that's what happens as you approach level 200. The game physics are completely ignored. Sounds about right. Silence Claw, sure thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the manip. Got it. Classy. Oh, that's so much chat. Oh, I got extra credit on the boss. Goodbye. I might as well as kill these because they're in my way. If I hide inside Rocksbach, maybe they won't find me. Nope, they still found me. How did they hit me but not Chris? What a rigged society, chat. Like, just go rewatch that moment again. What an elite sniper on my screen. Actually unreal. Apparently, like, our characters were so close together, Chris, they were merged. And you did not get hit, but I got hit. Oh, like, okay. Literally bigger than me in every direction. Just still dodged it. Oh, well. Maybe next time. A little unfortunate with invincibility there. Let's get some pot shots in. I'm trying to aim with the mini-map, but sometimes I need to course correct visually. Ooh, unlucky. Who needs a diamond? Oh, never mind. Already got healed. Thank you, mini-map aiming. I'm getting a little better at it. Ooh, it was chasing me. Get away from me. Now let's heal just a little bit of health so I can survive nonsense. Should be good. Uh-oh. Force down. I got the moon, though. I'm in front of it, which is a little dangerous. I should move to the side. There we go. Okay, now we gotta believe. Can I just hold forward and get a pot shot on the boss? No. Out of range. Okay, pause trick time. Okay, there should be a dead boss. I'm just gonna commit. So much free damage on the boss. Oh, our force revived. Ooh, right in front of me, the taunt of the rainbow form. Ooh, big damage. Okay, so I'm gonna hold still. Oh well, close enough. Oh, the boss is invincible. Unfortunate. Could have just killed the boss before the soul link. My finger was on the moon atomizer. I'm not sure if I got it first or not. It was like, when you have 700 health, there's no way. You can't do it gently. Heaven Striker would just, you know, with other characters, no way. Okay, unfortunately, no red ring. We're not gonna have a repeat or a three-peat if we're really lucky. So just one red ring tonight. You know, only one. Darn, chat. So let's pick up some items. Not really seeing anything of interest from these weapons though. A little subpar. Well, at least I got money, I guess. Just mass setup. That's a good one. I like that. Cut you down as gently as I could. that sounds like typical Rawcast. Like they can't do anything without just one-shotting everything. They're like, I'm so sorry. I used the smallest gun I had. It wasn't enough. How indeed. So I could probably do 1 or 2 more, and then I might just end on a solo run. Unfortunately, I can't do a long stream tonight for PSO, just due to the fact that I have to be up at 6:30, which is a little brutal. So I'm probably good. Actually, I could probably only do 1 more TTF, unfortunately. He took the first hit like a champ, the double tap ended. So yeah, I could probably do 1 more, then we'll do a sign off. But hey, it's been a lot of fun. Ended up playing with the forces, but we'll do that more next time when we're not on a short time limit. So this will be the final one, I think, for me. TTF. But hopefully these are giving all of the players a decent amount of XP. I mean, it doesn't really dent Chris's XP neither per level, but getting there slowly. Hopefully you're doing well, Arkuma. Android has joined. Rox has joined. So we're just waiting on a force, I believe. Or honestly, three robots would probably still be able to carry, to be honest. Let me hydrate real quick. Looks like we got the force. So this will be fairly quick. Hi, Chuck. I was too quick on the quest. Poor in-game text. Arkuma is Android, indeed. I believe Arkuma has a pretty much 80 Ranger at this point as well. A little bit of variety in the characters. Got Heaven Striker for some reason, sure. Just do a casual 1k, it's fine. Chat, just believe, and you'll just crit every time. Just believe. That's true. These poor enemies just getting massacred. Simple. Easy. My material. Where's that at? Got it. You can tell who the cast targets? Just look for the first to fall, I suppose. Just, you know, if you look at an enemy and blink and then it's gone, the Hue cast was there. We're just gonna stand inside the dragon, it's fine. I'll back up slightly for this red needle. Goodbye. And as always, we're popping those green item boxes. I've actually gotten a decent amount of photon drops from them, honestly. Like, not like hundreds, but I think at this point, since I've been playing it, at least 15. It's not an insignificant number. Defense material, I guess I'll grab it. It's like, oh hey, another telepipe, I should probably bring those. I think ironically the only time I restock on telepipe is when I'm in these rooms. I just happen to remember that I need them. And they slowly accrue. So I guess I'll just switch to Last Swan for a little bit. I think as usual, I think I'm gonna go for the dragons just to get the red sword chance. I wasn't sure if they did or not, I was gonna kill them regardless. Just to increase the number of photon drops we can end up with. Those lilies are okay, just, I don't know. I don't feel as motivated to deal with them. Chat got eliminated. Rest in peace, chat. Yeah, let chat go into the next room. I have the dragons. They are mine. They will perish.
Perfect
Goodbye.
mayhem.
Well, hello, Dinner Dog. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid. Hope Soten has been treating you well. Chet says those weeds. Yeah, those lilies, they're tired of all the pesticides out there. They've decided to get revenge on mankind. Indeed, we've been invaded. Thank you, chat, for putting down the pity telepipe. I will probably need that. So, I have some updates. I guess since Dog is here, we got stuff to talk about. I do have some updates pending for Mayhem. I have made the changes. I'm not happy with one of them. I think I'm going to revert it a little bit, but it should be a little cleaner in terms of performance. I have to do a big overhaul on it at some point, and that I'm not feeling as motivated to do, since that requires kind of taking ownership of the underlying library that's used to define like what Alucard's different attributes are that Talik has put together. I want to add more values to it. Oh. I'll need a telepipe from the chat at some point. So I'll need to add more values to it because I need that for entities specifically because I want to manipulate the doors a bit better. And also be able to toggle the spikes and like the Olrock's chamber a bit easier. That's going to be a bigger update. I'm just going to move on for later. Okay, chat is giving me the pity telepipe. Thank you, chat. Wait, power material. Hold on, I'm going for that. Where was that? I want that, chat. Hold on. Important drop. Mine. Otherwise, like from a balancing perspective, I'm mostly happy. I might touch up the axe armor to be a bit more lenient with item usage. Otherwise, I think the commands are mostly fine. I think doing an overhaul for Rewind to make sure it doesn't remove warps, for example. I think I need to study a little more which ones control the different warps. You need that mod I got from materials. So I'd recommend, if you're in the Discord, it's in the zip folder for add-ons. It's specifically the mapitems.txt. It's the file you need from that. Yeah, see, like, I can see my star atomizers without reading the items. Okay. Then you should be able to download it. Which channel? It's in the PSO channel. It's one of the pinned messages. I might move those things into like a dedicated read-only for files, which isn't like a terrible idea. Oh, evade material. I got excited for a second, chat. I saw the yellow dot. Dinner Dog says, damn, I gotta get on the Discord. Yeah, we talk a little bit about Mayhem. I mean, if there's people are putting in requests, like I'll take it up and take a look. I think Rewind, unfortunately, is gonna take a little longer than expected. Because, like, I'm vaguely aware of where the values are, but some of them don't appear to be mapped correctly when I set them. Or it could be an issue where I'm setting them, but they're still being cleared. So I'll try something to try to keep the values a bit longer for the warps when you use, like, the equivalency of Rewind. Yeah, it's one of the pinned comments. I'm pretty sure. For Mayhem, I have a couple things where I'm looking for people to look into stuff for me, because I just don't have the time. I'm usually streaming when I'm at work. There's not a lot of free time. I don't end up doing stuff not related to streams lately. But if people find those things, it would be a lifesaver. Like, random examples would be that it's known how to open that trapdoor in castle entrance when it is not the ward. I haven't seen it work when the first time you get there that it's open. I wouldn't want to do that for Alucard mode because he wouldn't be able to escape, but for Axe Armor, who has the big jumps, it is useful to get that early save. In particular, if chat is just brutal. So there's like little examples like that. Parts of Baran's nice. So we'll see. I think Gaunt's Child has been very helpful with getting some of those. But it's technically open to anybody, so if anybody wants a coding challenge, if they want to go through and step into what is called during what, I would very gladly give gift subs or other things for it. Because otherwise it could take many hours to figure out. And I'm not the best at the debug with it. I need to probably get another application other than BizHawk to run the game. Hello Nate, hope you're doing well. Oh, why did I only get 2 that time? Why? I didn't do anything wrong. Chad, is it just RNG if it gives you 3 monitors? Like, I didn't drop the combo. It just didn't go to the 3rd monitor for some reason. Weird. But I have a feeling once we're done with XP week here, we're gonna dial back a little bit on PSO on Thursdays. I might just stick to Sundays with it. Because I do want to test Mayhem at some point with the changes. It's not gonna be like a big patch, but just enough to play like a run or 2. So I'm mostly happy with how things have turned out. If somebody is really willing to go in there and figure out the exact function that is called, for example, to activate a warp or use the elevator versus tying it to the character, that would be interesting. Actually, there's some mine material here. I'm gonna grab that. I saw a Gabarda and my mind just tuned it out completely. What a trash item. Like, no way, Jose, chat. You know what? I deserve that. I could have taken one more step back to dodge that enemy. My punishment is consuming healing items. But I think overall it's been a pretty big success. The only other big thing I would want for Axe Armor to say that it's done is to do stuff with co-op a bit more. Like sharing the commands back and forth. I think I'll do that closer to June. It's one of those times where I need to take time off for it, I think. So if I happen to be on vacation, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna take a while. Like, at least like a solid, probably 10 plus hours, both from the analysis and just cleaning up code. Seeing if it works for what I need it to do. And given that my free time is like an hour and a half after work sometimes or less, like, kind of hard to dedicate that time currently. Maybe in the future. Okay, everybody that has the invincibility mag got it. It is indeed a monolith. The Ray will always ask. It's always the point of interest. Chris loves that voice clip. I was gonna say, I think this entire time Chad has been building up so many Ziggledies from the store. I'm sure somebody's a millionaire by now in there. We can just flood the stream with random sound effects. Oh, it didn't respond to that? Interesting. I'll have to see. I'm assuming it's not disabled. I'll check later. We'll check towards the end of the stream before I do the official stream sign-off, I think. Oh no. We have a dead HuCast. Ooh, you're using mech guns on this phase? I don't know if I agree with that. That would explain so much. I was like, pistol all the way. No way would I want to be locked into mech gun animation here. No way at all. Anyway, let's gun down this one enemy. Easy clear. Almost done, chat. Oh, I managed to get a pot shot. Nice. Even better, boss decided to politely wait and use its slowest attack. Almost killed it. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I already got healed. I'm gonna do the pause trick so I don't target anything. Dodge all the spinners. Almost got it. Pause trick to not target anything. Unfortunately, I targeted the spinners there. A little bit sad. I think my health is high enough that even if the boss swipes at me, I should be fine. So I'm feeling pretty good. So I think I'll take like a micro step just to improve accuracy and then shoot. Ooh, we did some big damage. I'm assuming it's gonna hit me. No? Oh. Okay, if we're really lucky here, it's gonna stick around more than one more cycle. That was so rude. It was like, hey, do you want an early clear? And then the game went no. Early clear denied. Chat, don't you love RNG cycles where it's random how many times the boss will go back and forth? Oh, I'm soul linked. Rest in peace, me. Time to perish. Thank you, chat, for reviving me. I'm like, listen, if the boss is gonna soul link me, just kill me. It's fine. I'll tank for the... Oh. Oh, apparently don't have to tank for the chat. It's okay. It's fair enough. Listen, sometimes it's just more efficient to die in this game. Oh, actually, speaking of which, for people that are not in the Discord and were curious, I forgot to put the link in there. Oh wait, is the chatbot just not working? Oh, that's annoying. Oh no, chat, when did the chatbot die? Question mark. Rest in peace, chatbot? Where's the chatbot? It went to sleep, apparently. Well, that would explain why the command didn't work earlier. I guess I could try to manually link it, question mark. It should be on the Twitch site itself, because I do have a join Discord link. You know what, chat? Just for you, I will do one more. But that is definitely the ultimate run, for sure. I do not want to stay up past midnight for this. We'll go a bit longer. At minimum, I want to get that Discord link in there. I mean, it was working at the beginning of the stream. I don't know. It's on a break or something. Maybe Ziggledy was jealous it didn't get red ring. See you at 2 a.m.? No. I'm not like that. It's definitely not going to 2 a.m. We are 100% done before then. No, I don't have that problem. You can tease other people about it. I'm like, no, there is a super hard cutoff. If I'm mid-run at midnight, I would turn off the stream. Be like, no way. Given that it's only about 14 minutes, I should be at least in the wrap-up before midnight. That should be fine. Give a chance for the other players to level a bit more. I can't believe Reforce is 118, by the way, already. Like 115 when we started. Mash through the dialogue. Always expecting great things, but never get it. Gonna go configure add-on? Sure thing. We're gonna take like a very brief pause to see if I could get this link to work. I'm gonna put the Discord link there. I think this one works? I think that's the right link. I'll confirm in a moment. I guess Stream Elements would have it. So yeah, sometimes the bot just goes down. It just kind of is what it is. So we'll give chat some time. I mean, the add-on is not super hard to do, fortunately. If all you want is the map items, it's just automatic. You put the file in and you're done. Game, please go to dashboard. Sorry, I'm just looking up what my actual Discord link is one more time. It is... Well, I'll just paste it in. I guess we could compare. One of them will be right. they look the same, so that's always a good sign. Did not share the wrong link earlier. So let's go ahead and make our last TTF. I love the Ziggy Pixar icons. I could always tell who's ready. Ziggy TTF, name of the quest that we just did, and finally, last quest of the night. Wave hi to Dinner Dog. Thank you, Dinner Dog, for joining. I just modified the item reader. So, as I mentioned several times, Arkuma, just if you want the dots, just use map items txt. If you want the other add-ons, those are the add-on folder stuff. That's it. You can change the hex later. There's a whole description on how to do it. So if you want to take a look, it's just reversing the hex digits. So if you see something on the list that you want that's not there, you could do it. I think I gave an example on the site, if I remember correctly. Put these away, I don't need these. I think it's 6 scape dolls. What am I gonna do with 6 scape dolls? I mean, I'm not playing tower, I don't need that many. Might throw together a script to automate a .txt. Oh, you mean to, like, if you put in the hex, it reverses it automatically? Maybe. I don't... I feel like that's kind of overkill. Click this set color. Oh, like if you want to rotate them, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you want to just change the colors, you could take a look. You could probably put something together that reads the item description, have a database for the reverse hex with item name, and just you pick your hex color. Probably. That would also be fine. Anatar has found red ring. Congratulations, Anatar. So we'll wait a little bit longer. Take a nice little drink. Otherwise, I do need to start up in about a minute. Take a look at my items real quick. 6 scape dolls, of course. I'm up to 5 telepipes. They're slowly spreading, chat. Heaven Striker with 25 dark. That's been decent. Still prefer Last Swan. Spread needles. 222 telepipes. That's the benefit of Ryuker. Well, chat. I think I'm gonna give a good old 5 more seconds, and then I'm ready to go. Actually, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna clear it, and if by the time I check my bank and come back, nobody's joined, we'll move on. So that is the maximum amount of time I want to wait. I just want to see something in my share bank for my future knowledge. Oh, it was in the share bank already. Whoops. Did I leave a weapon in here for Sunday? Yes, no. No, Arkuma, you take the folders literally how they're listed. Like, you should have an add-ons folder in Ephinea PSO. Okay. Okay. Right. As I said before, Arkuma, what are you looking to add? Are you looking to get the item reader stuff that I have, or the map? If you just want the map thing, it's the map items.txt, which is outside the folder. Yeah. I don't know how else to phrase that. Alright, so nobody joins, so we'll just move on. So fortunately, Last Swan should take care of these enemies fairly quickly. Goodbye, Hildel. I did not walk around that enemy properly. I deserve that. Hit in the face to wake up. We'll end strong, hopefully. Maybe we'll get Red Ring. Oh, just weapons. Yep, so as stated before, Arkuma, you just take the map items.txt. It's just in the zip. And all you do is put it in the Ephinea folder. You leave it exactly how it's structured. If you're not going to unzip the add-on directly, just move that file. That's it. If you want to modify it, it's just a .txt, so it's very easy to do. You just have to follow the instructions for the hex if you want to alter it further. Yeah, there's a handful of like libraries and stuff, but that's only if you don't have the add-on folder already from the site recommendations. So that includes all of the DLLs, aka the libraries needed to run some of the other files. Or Still Dragon. Even while talking with chat, Still Dragon will just always get wrecked. Poor Still Dragon. So we'll back up slightly, and let's finish this thing off. Easy peasy. I was gonna zap it, but nope. Not needed. Yeah, honestly though, Murphy, there really aren't that many items you would really swap in or swap out. I guess it just depends on if you want it per character. I mean, for me, I don't think I would ever want monomates on the minimap or monofluid. Even as a cast, I'm just like hard pass. Or monomates. I only restock them in town, or if I coincidentally happen to run across them. Wow, I can't believe this character is gonna level up. Figure you just give it to others. I just find it easier to share the file rather than make people do it. I mean, you can label it potentially, I think. Found a final impact. Nice, nice. Goodbye, Oblily. I'm gonna go ahead and start the spawn in the next room, but I'm gonna come back. Chat's got everything there. I'm good. I'll just walk away now. Come on, Nano Dragon. Drop something interesting. Nope. Just sadness, chat. It only drops sadness. There's the telepipe. Nice. I will take said telepipe. I almost walked back into the same telepipe. Just let me know when the other one's ready. Ah. It got swapped already by the time I worked. Convenient. So, wow, at this rate, this character might even level one more time before the event ends. And by event, I just mean the weekly bonus. And that'll make me pretty happy, because, I mean, as I said before, this character is probably my favorite solo character. That is not a force. At some point, I need, like, help leveling the Yuka Seal. She's another character where if I could get her to, like, 160 or so, and she doesn't need the Heavenly Arms anymore, and could just focus on, like, defense up or something, or, you know, just something damage or survivability related other than accuracy, I think I'd be pretty happy with her, too. Because, like, her total accuracy is super good, especially for a hunter. So I have a lot of fun using, like, Red Sword, put a Rainbow Baton in my share bank to use. So she ends up being just, like, the status ailment hunter. while still having decent traps and decently high ATP. But it could be a little awkward. Needing that other Heavenly Arms is like a little too much. Okay, we're gonna go for the pause trick so we don't target enemies. Get trolled by the enemy, that's fine. I got my revenge, that's all that matters. Okay, I'll be the one that triggers the upcoming Sinnoh because I probably don't outdamage Chris's character, especially since he has a mech gun. We're just gonna resign ourselves to our fate of just unlocking the next wave. So we're gonna touch the room. Even though nothing apparently happens when you go in there, it makes the Sinnoh red appear. And now it is dead. Nice. So last chance for another rare item. Come on, game. We got 2 more waves to give it to us. I promise you, one of us will use it. One day, chat, one day. Nothing on my end, just some really disappointing materials. Wait for the chat to catch up a little bit. There we go. So we're gonna do our classic little run and a run. I was gonna say the brands died so quickly, they didn't even make their telltale sound. That's kind of brutal. Huh. Did my confused trap just not hit the other group? I guess I was too far forward. Thank you enough for the map file. It's definitely there for players, you know, because not everybody wants to go through the hex, and not everybody even knows that's an option. So I just want to improve the quality of life for people. So either they can use the add-ons I'm using on stream because they're first-time players, or even if they're veteran players, it can... Oh, that was weird. It ate one of my attacks. My bad, chat. I think we're gonna do another cycle. It's very strange. Like, I got one shot out, but then nothing happened after that. Unfortunate. Oh, I still got it. Sort of. Sort of. I took damage for it, but we cleared it. So yeah, it's gonna show like all the materials, the color codes, like dye mates and, you know, your dye fluids. They're different colors. I think it has a couple other things in there, like Soul Atomizer, but it just makes everything much easier. Like, I could see as like a beginner player, Monomate would be more important to put on the list, but otherwise I'm just kind of like, for anybody that's like not in like hard mode, they're just above it, I don't see why you would want it. Boss chest dropped me a photon drop. Okay, I'll consider it a win for me tonight. I was actually surprisingly low on photon drops this session. I was playing with Calvisham the other day. We got like 2 back-to-back in like 5 enemies. I missed that drop luck. Put a freeze trap down a little early. It's fine. Oh, is my cable? Oh, my cable's loose. Oh, okay. Okay, chat. I swear it's not my fault. The cable is just loose in the controller. it lost input again briefly. I figured it out. I've moved the cord over. It should be good now. After that, it's player error. I was wondering why my attack dropped. It just, it got disconnected briefly. It all makes sense now, chat. I love that little micro step I did just to not get hit. It was like, oops. Just single step, got out of there. Goodbye, Arlen. Ooh, I walked kind of weird there. I didn't get punished for it though. That's all that matters. Poor Chris. Save our cast. Okay, Heaven Striker for this boss, and last attempt for Red Ring of the Night, and last run of the night. Going on 11:45. I think we should be realistically clearing this in 10 minutes, I would hope. One would hope. So we're coming in at a decent time into the boss. Lined up with a few shots there. Nice. Unfortunately, now we have to play the waiting game. I don't know if they thought players would be able to kill these quickly, honestly, when they designed this phase. So we end up with, like, quite a bit of downtime, unfortunately. I think it's, like, okay in single player, but in multiplayer, either 4 players or 3 players in a force. As in, like, 1 Ranger, 1 Hunter, 1 Force. Probably just out-clears how much it can put down. Poor Falls. Speaking of Poor Falls, where? Wow, I am so far from the boss. Holy. And I was facing the wrong way from the boss, too. That was kind of brutal. I mean, it should still die before its spell attacks. It's just kind of unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, we're gonna have to use a Monomate, I think, at some point. I'm injured just enough that Ice Attack will kill me, probably. I'll still go for the one shot. Nope. Wasn't worth it. Or was it? Oh. Nice. So close to killing it. Oh, so close. I had enough of the boss. That was pretty fast overall. I'm definitely not going to complain about that cycle. We've gotten much worse random RNG from the boss. I think there was one time it did 6 of those grounded attacks in a row. Didn't even bother doing anything else. Okay, I dodged the melee strike, I think. Force dot. Oh, maybe because somebody dies, that makes it go shorter in the cycles? Is that what's happening? That suddenly makes a lot of sense to me. Rest in peace, Rock Spot. I hope you got Escape Doll. I was gonna Berserk it to try to one-shot it. It's close. I probably would have done like 1,300 or so with one more strike into it. I'm gonna hold still, regen some health. Okay, last attempt of the night. Will we get a good rare? Come on, red ring. We've been giving them out. I mean, so far we've gotten several on stream in the past month. I know, like, we've been playing more TTF in general, but even then, like, that's still a pretty significant amount given the drop rate of this item. 1335. If only, oh, 1336. If only we waited one more second, it might have dropped. Could have gotten the HellCleave special. Oh well, chat. No legendary drop, but hey, this character is looking pretty strong. Can't complain there. I think I got Meseta from the boss. I'm just checking to see if any weapons have dropped with hit percentage. Seems to not be the case. Yeah, what I might end up doing is maybe if I move the files later for how to download it, I will put in alternate item IDs for people that want Monomate and Monofluid. Otherwise, I think I have everything else. Even like Moon Atomizer show up. I'm really contemplating selling Escape Doll. I have too many. I think I earned money by putting down my 7 Monomates, so I'm gonna let the floor keep our items, chat. I think that's a good trade. Pay like 1,500 or so for Monomates. Get 4K back from armor. I think that math checks out. Poor Monomates. We left them as an offering for the next red ring. Oh, not even. They're only worth 500 total. Oh, excellent choice to drop it then. I was thinking of Dimates for some reason. I'm so used to the inflated price of the fluids. It's like, wait a minute. Just a regular Vulcan? Gross. I'll just identify and sell this. Don't even care what stats it gave me. Cannot, unfortunately, sell unidentified weapons. But hey, a photon drop. And that'll go towards... I believe Murphy was going to help get a Heaven Striker mag for me. And that'll go towards payment there. How are we doing in terms of photon drops? 92? Okay. I feel like that seems to be a number I keep returning to, so that's kind of nice. So we have one last thing before I log off. I did promise it. It's not a mission, per se. But if chat has any tickets they want to donate it to the episode 2 shop, now would be the time. I'm just going to collect my reward, and we'll give our sign-off immediately afterwards. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. So, final TTF, A rank, but always disappointed. Give you a second. Oh, do you... I was gonna say, I'm assuming you don't have the mag. I was just mentioning you in general. Unless you just want to do the things on stream, then that's fine. C-Bank 4. So let's see, chat. How many tickets am I up to? We'll give chat about a minute or so to log in, because I gotta swap characters. Ticket party? Yeah, I'll call it like Ziggy Ticket or something. So how many did I get up to, chat? We didn't play as any of the forces today, which is fine. It's good to have some gameplay variety. Although, a quest variety was a bit lacking today. I think that'll be a goal for Sundays to mix it up a little bit. In fact, maybe that's what I should do one of the sessions. When I'm just talking about quests that I like, I'm literally just gonna do a run of the quests at some point as like a companion video. But anyway, ticket time. Doing it on normal. Anybody can join. They can show off what they get. Probably some Girasouls, if I had to guess. So Chris has joined. Let's check this character's character bank real quick, and then we'll see who else is ready. Oh, I was in character bank. That's right, I swapped accounts. Not sure if your force still has tickets. Well, there's one way to find out. So many heavenly bodies. Oof. Don't need this many. I'm gonna put the Cure Freeze that is on this character and put it back in my share bank. I am missing one Cure Freeze to share between characters. You doubt your Rockcast has tickets? Maybe. I'm sure your Force probably does. Although, you did spend them last time, I think. Okay. I do have a random photon drop in there. I'm glad I checked. So I'm +1. Oops. So okay, I'll make the quest. I'm the one breeding your eventual striker unit. No worries, I owe you the Heaven Striker code. Let me know when you need that, by the way. I think it's in my share bank. Shop. Sure thing. Whenever you would like it, if you don't want it tonight, I could just give it on Sunday. I don't have a preference. Okay, chat. We're running for it. Done everything I need to customize the map by now and be exploring this for a while. It's amazing stuff. Yeah, I think most of the hex codes are exposed at the Ephinea site, but as I said before, you have to flip the values. It makes more sense when you take one of the bottom items, which is like your classic dimate or difluid, monofluid, and then realize that the value's inverse. Like instead of like 01002, it's like 02001. Yeah, you can't literally use the number on the wiki though. I'm stressing that is important. It's not as straightforward as you would want it to be. But I got 89 tickets, chat. Will I finally get a first place? Having done that, I can tell you from experience that it's not the number you need. I got 2 fireworks. I had second place. I got 200,000. So money as usual. I mean, this is good. I spent like close to 300,000. No, not 300,000. 2.5 million, I think, on items earlier. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting the first place. But hey, maybe I'll get more money. I don't mind that. I need to do more Sunday gambles in the morning. Third prize, of course. TP material on this character is okay. I was gonna say, Chris is here for moral support. He gets to watch the not first place. So I think that we're on ticket number 69. 12 more to go. Forces are expensive due to tri-fluids. Actually, if you have adept, that's not true. I feel like they're actually fairly cheap once you get adept. Oh, is that finally the first place? Oh my gosh, chat, grand prize. There we go. Samurai armor. It finally happened. It only took 5 visits to this place, I think. Question mark. Will I get the back-to-back grand prize? Nope, I got more money. So I'm up 400,000. 7% chance for samurai armor? Well, it did take like 100 chances. My material, nice. Yeah, you could get luck material, HP, TP. Like, you would be surprised. You could get some genuinely useful things from this, even though like you get a lot of grinders, which are just kind of meh. Some grinder, I don't even care. I'm just like, I saw 5th place, so I'm just like, I'm speeding through, chat. We got things to do. Some 5th place prize, who cares? Chat is depositing items for me, presumably. I mean, I will definitely want them. Yeah, like sometimes in like things like TTF, I don't even spend anything at all, especially if I have an adept or like a mother's garb. Yeah, like in that point, the casts are actually more expensive, which is funny. Because I'm like, I legit don't even use items in some runs. Oh, 3rd place, HP material, that's okay. Oh yeah, Murphy, by the way, the 199 force that I'm using has got Mother Guard Plus, and they have Adept. That character uses nothing. I think at one point I cleared a massive attack with full fluids. I had everything back by the end of the run. I'm like, what a monster. Luck material, nice. Oh no, out of tickets. Okay, well I will collect the many tickets. Thank you for depositing some drops. This will likely go to... I'm not going to say my Humar, but it'll go to somebody. So we ended up with the Samurai armor, finally. My material, 3 HP, 1 luck, 1 defense, 1 evade, 1 power. Lots of mono grinders. And a TP material. I'll use the TP material on this character. Yeah, it's kind of like the inverse. I feel over time, they have like this linear curve upwards, and then it just like falls off a cliff. They're just like, you take that line going diagonal, you just draw it straight down as soon as you get an adept. Or if you're a true monster and you do double adept Mother Garb. I want you to experience that one day, Murphy. The feeling of double adept Mother Garb, because of course they stack. So gross. That's where you just shake your head. You're like, it's actually over. GG. You're like, what's that? Gafoe costs me less than 8 TP? Okay. Like, yep, this seems fair. Extremely to go to for tens of thousands, yeah. So I'm up to 12 HP material. That's not too bad. 70 defense, 42 luck. So I recovered a little bit of that. 62. How do I still have so much mind? I still have 99 mind, I think, on somebody somewhere. I don't think this is my total mind. I'm pretty sure one other character has like 50 mind somewhere. I have to figure out who it is. And 22 power. Losing effective Fume is at a cost per level. Yeah, it's like in the beginning when you don't have a lot of TP, like the dye fluid is super good at like the mid levels, the mono fluid is fine for low levels, but late game it's like, oh, one tri fluid drop, oh, I'm good for like 12 waves. Yeah, it's like somewhere around like the 80% cost reduction. It's just, I found it funny. So there we go, chat. I finally succeeded. So I guess that's a good way to end the stream. So let's go to Let's Chat. So we are going on overtime here. So again, we started with Red Ring. We ended with the grand prize. Everybody got a little bit of photon drops, a little bit of rares in between. We played with a variety of players. So indeed, Midnight 01. Yeah, that's why we have to conclude here. But hopefully the chat had fun. But unfortunately, it is time to go. And since it is that time of the stream, chat, you know what we have to do. We have to say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, or people watching on the Twitch bot, if you got to this point in the video, I'd just like to thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time.